We visited the Hurghada Museum. We were staying in Hurghada, and this Egyptian museum is one of a new initiative by the Egyptian government. So showing the wealth of their wonderful collection, taking it away from Cairo and the central areas into the tourist areas. The museum is called the Museum of Beauty, and I can understand why. Is that not beautiful, Robin?
It's very 3D, isn't it?
Well, you think of the age of it, it's just beautiful.
He looks just like one of our staff workers.
Does he not? He is spit. Wow. Just amazing. Look at that face. That's such a beautiful, look at the hair.
He looks like Omar.
This is the daughter of Ramesses III, I believe, or Ramesses III or something. That's her the daughter, and it shows her headdress with the serpent headdress, her hair, and her eyes, and her mouth. It's so sweet, and she's got like dimples in her, and big ears, big earrings, wonderful jewellery. But she's got like someone clutched in her arm. So an energy sucking stone. This specific stone was very energy sucking. Miritamum was one of the daughters of Ramesses II, who became his great royal wife after the death of her mother, Nefertara. This statue clearly displays an ancient Egyptian sculptural master of his craft, and especially clear in the trestles of her elaborate blue wig, and in the symmetry and attention to details to the beads of her wide collar. It's amazing. Yeah. Original furniture that was put into their tomb.
4,000 years ago.
Yeah. Furniture. A little table, wicker table. They've had to put pieces in it, but they made it clearly where they've mended it. Now, of course, the Egyptians were the cult of the dead, and they believed in the transition of their bodies through boats. They actually worshipped crocodiles as well as cats. They mummified crocodiles and had temples to crocodiles. This is a wonderful example of their incredible sculpture, where you can see the crocodile, the water represented very symbolically, the fishes that they would fish. And of course, in the afterlife, they had to take everything in their tomb that would be used. So they took lots of people to fish for them in models. This lion figure, of course, the lion was again worshipped. Now, specifically, we've heard Graham Hancock talk about the lion. He reckons that the Sphinx, which was then shaped into a pharaoh, was originally an actual lion head. So it was a cult of the lion. And we're talking about 2,000 years before Christ here. The incredible Sphinx. We're entering now the period of 300 years before Christ. It's the Greek Roman period of Egyptian history. They actually replaced having mummy heads. The mummies were still mummified, but they were actually replaced by golden heads. This is a wonderful sculpture of a scribe. Of course, it was actually spiritual, and the priests had control over the writing and the actual recording of history. I'm very struck by this particular sculpture, thinking the period of the time it would have been done, which had been before Christ. It very much looked like the sacred bambino, so much represented in Spanish culture. And you see so many of the child on the lap of the woman. Just amazing. And this is, of course, in the Egyptian culture. So what an incredible Greek-Roman crossover between Egyptian culture and Christian theory of the sacred child. Here we see a wonderful little sculpture of this incredible bird. I think it must be one of these birds of prey that they use in Egypt a lot. And of course it represents the falcon. I was struck by this bust being held by the figure behind. Wonderful golden sculpture. Wonderful golden jewellery. Amazing. Now in the culture, this is actually, we're going to look closely here at the gold that was put on this mummy head. Now, this was actually found in 150 years before Christ. There was a whole area that was just excavated in 1996. This is one of the paintings that would have been put on top of the mummy. It's very figurative. So this would be a lifelike image of the lady. This is the tomb of the golden mummies. They have actually 4 golden mummies, and they actually call it the Valley of Golden Mummies, which was excavated. Now they actually preserved the face by wrapping it up and then putting gold over the face, so you actually got a real life image of the lady who died, obviously very wealthy, to have it preserved in gold. Tremendous. So that is the transition. Now again, the cult of the dead, which ruled it's been 4,000 years since the Egyptian pyramids were built. Very much reminded me this of the Russian dolls